What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little bit since I have done a video, and I apologize. But like I said on the one that I did before, things have been a little crazy in my life, and so I want to take a few minutes out to talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on with me, what's been going on with the Sling Blade, and hopefully kind of give you guys some updates. So I want to appreciate everybody who's subscribed to the channel so far. And I know we don't have a lot of subscribers, but we're working to get that up and up. And I've got some big things coming that will hopefully help that along. So I'm just going to kind of jump right into it. Hopefully we'll make this a super long video, but I feel like I need to make this to kind of tell you guys preemptively the backstory about what's going on, so you can really truly appreciate what's going to happen moving forward. So some of you guys know this, but about 3 years ago, my son Wyatt, at the age of 2, was diagnosed with a brain tumor. We thought at the time that it was not cancerous. It was actually on his optic nerve, and the doctor said, "Hey, things will be fine. He might lose his vision, but this isn't gonna be the kind of the tumor that will kill him. Just so you know." I'm like, okay, well, we struggled with some things, struggled with some epilepsy and some other stuff over 3 years. And make a long story short, Christmas of last year, things got really bad for us and really bad for our son, and the tumor started growing faster than we could imagine, and subsequently, February 1st of this year, we lost our son, Wyatt. Those of you who knew Wyatt or saw my son, you knew he was a ball of fire, and he didn't know a stranger. So things have been tough for my family. Kind of in the middle of all that, before Wyatt got sick more, we decided that we were going to build a house. We wanted to do that. So we spent a bunch of time in the hospital while we were trying to build a house and sell a house at the same time. So you can imagine kind of the stressors that we went through. I tell you all this because there's been a lot of beef on the forums, a lot of unspoken beef, I guess you could say, and conflict with people and companies who are making lights for slingshots. And I had a chance last year to do some interviews and did some videos on some lights, and I just want to follow up with you guys on that and how this kind of ties in. So, as you guys know, I purchased my initial light set through Kyle Light Your Slings. I got nothing bad to say to Kyle or his company. His lights are good. I've had some issues with them lately, and he's been very quick to fix those problems. So I got nothing bad to say about them, and they have served me well. But shortly after I got my lights on, I got a chance last year to meet with Vernon and the guys at Lite the Nite, and I'll be honest with you, it's kind of a game changer. Vernon and Devin and Tim, the guys that I got a chance to talk to, just phenomenal guys, and just really treated me good. I didn't buy anything from them then. We just kind of did a quick video with them, and they were telling me about what they had coming down the pipeline, and I was excited about it, and things were good. After Slingshot in the Rockies, I got a chance to talk to Vernon a little bit more. He knew kind of what was going on with my son, and Vernon, you know what? Vernon took the time once or twice a month to call me. Hey, how's your son doing? How are things going? How you guys doing? Not to talk about business, not to talk about trying to sell him anything, but just to really how are you guys doing? And I really appreciated that, and it went a long way with me. And over the years and over the time over the time that know Vernon. He's just he's just a good guy, and he kind of lets his work and his product kind of speak for themselves, and so I think that's a huge deal. After Wyatt passed, I got a chance to talk to Vernon again, and we had some long conversations, man. I tell you, a lot of tears, a lot of things that you would expect. I tell you guys this, and I'm kind of at a loss of words. This kind of was in an impromptu video, but I feel like I needed to make it. Things are. I want you guys to know that in the grand scheme of things, right? LED lights, they're not all created equal. And this is kind of really what this specific video is about. LED lights are not created equal. Furthermore, you can have a good light, but if your controller, which is really what makes a difference in a light, if your controller is not on point, a bright light is just that. It's just a bright light. I know this because the lights that I initially got had a pretty basic controller on it. It just kind of changed colors, and I ended up adding an aftermarket controller, which I'll try to get some video, guys, and show you that. But I got another controller to add to it, and it just completely changed the look of the lights that I had on there. Not that, Kyle's lights are bad. They're not. They're good lights, right? They're good lights, and he stands behind his product. And, if they go bad, he'll be quick to send you new lights back out. He did for me, and I'm sure he'd do that for you as well. But I want to talk specifically about really what the team, Lite the Nite, what they've got going on in their lights. Not only do they make their lights, they make their controller, but you're going to get a lot more out of this company. This video isn't here to knock anybody, to knock any other competitor. I know I've seen some out there and seen some cool stuff, but I want to talk about my experience. And my experience is that when you buy into Lite the Nite, you're buying more than just a product. You're becoming part of their family. And I know that sounds cliche, right? I know it does. But to have phone calls from the owner of the company checking on me, he didn't know anything from me. He doesn't owe me anything. I didn't buy any lights from him. I still haven't bought any lights from him. I am. Very soon, things are going to change with how the Sling Blade looks. And it's going to look completely different. And I'm going to have the guys at Lite the Nite to thank for that. So I want to say, I just wanted to say that. So when you buy lights and you buy into Lite the Nite, you become family. I've heard cases where Devin or Vernon or some of his other crew have got on a plane to fly out to fix somebody else's Slingshot. Now, do they do that for everybody? Probably not. I wouldn't expect them to. But the fact that they have, the fact that they are willing to go that kind of route says a lot. If they install your stuff and something's messed up or you mess something up, they're willing to go above and beyond to make sure that gets taken care of. And not a lot of people can say that. So, at the end of the day, when you're out there and you're trying to make a decision on whose lights you're going to buy, because there's a lot out there, there's a lot of expensive lights out there, and there's a lot of cheap lights out there, right? Don't look at just price. Don't look at just customer service. You got to look at the entire package. And from my aspect, from my opinion, right? In my opinion, doesn't mean anything, right? It's just a channel that I run, and you guys can choose to listen to it if you can. But at the end of the day, I know that Vernon and his crew are going to treat you good, and they're going to go above and beyond. And I look forward to working with them in the future. I look forward to showing you guys kind of the changes they've got. I'm not really saying everything. I'm just kind of keeping everything to myself right now. But I will be releasing a lot of good video of things that are coming on and coming out. And I encourage you guys to come out in July to Slingshot in the Rockies and see us and see Vernon. And you know what? Just sit down and have a conversation with him. Sit down and just say, hey, man, you know, I see what you're doing, and talk to me a little bit about your company, because that's what I did. And he opened right up, and he's never bashed anybody. You know what? He didn't bash people, and he just lets his work product speak for itself. You know, and so I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you guys a little bit about why there's been a delay in the videos that I've been putting out, the struggles that I've been putting with over the past couple of months. But I also want to tell you that, you know, I did want to mention that with all this stuff going around, and people's lights, and oh, my lights are brighter, or my lights will do this, or whatever the case is. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, right? But I've seen Vernon's lights. I've seen what his lights can do, and I've seen what kind of customer service that he provides to each and every one of the people that buy lights from him. And if that's what you're looking for, and you know, if you just want a pair of lights put on there, you want to buy them from Amazon, you want to buy them from whoever, that's cool. I'm not knocking it. It's your bike. You do what you want to do, right? But if you want a game changer, and you want something that people are going to really just turn their head at, give them a call. Go to the website, check them out. Vernon's not paying me to say this. Hell, he didn't even know I'm making this video. He won't know it until it's all done. But I just want to tell you guys, you know, what kind of experience that I've had with him, and what it means to me. So thank you, everybody, for the support. Thank you, everybody, for the phone calls during this tough time. Wyatt would have appreciated it. My wife and I, we're settled into our new house, and it's bittersweet. You know, not being here without her, or being here without a son is the hardest thing you'll ever have to do. But I look forward to, you know, sending some videos out real soon and showing you just what we're going to do to honor our son. And I think you're really going to like it. So best of luck. Thank you, guys. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to showing you guys some good stuff in the future. So take care.